It is Tuesday. And anyways, guys, the great Jer is in store today, Mr. Jeremy, guys. So if you guys are looking for a last minute rip, head to the store, grab a box, say hi to Jer. All right, guys, we're here. Break 1658, 4-boxer, and got another one fresh up on the page as well, another 4-boxer of different guilds. So anyways, we're going to start this off with a bang. All right, guys, we've got some Series 1 for fun, and we're going to give her. All right. Gonna give her. And a nice little break here, guys. 4 boxes. Just want to say hello to Mr. Jed Rain. Jed, congrats, buddy, for finally getting in here. It's awesome. All right. Nice seeing you, Jed. Everybody say hello to Jed. Also, Dom, guys. Dominic, hello, buddy. Welcome to the stead. The craziness, Vasilevsky. There we go. Panarin, Speckle, and he Sizzle, Rizzle, Forsberg. Also, so that's our 2 newbies, guys. Hopefully you enjoy it. Corwin as well. I guess that'd be our 3rd. So, Corwin, how you doing, buddy? All right, there we go. Delibert Dvorsky. Say hello to these awesome gentlemen. And they're in the house. All right, Sizzle, Real, and Tolipio. Tolipololo. All right, and that is Vancouver. And we've had some good luck here. I tell you, with these 4-boxers, I love doing them. Love doing them. Used to be a staple here at Holmestead for a long time. And definitely. All right, and Matt Zuccarello, Silver Outburst, right, Blackwood, and Cup Quest Marner. Cup Quest. Mr. Marner. All right, moving on up, guys. Some hockey tonight. Anders Lee, Canvas, Gabe Perreault, and Seth Jarvis portraits. Just want to congratulate the Toronto Blue Jays, guys, on winning last night. My boy Kenny Medwood came off his chair, probably just about shot himself through the moon there. That's awesome. That's awesome stuff to see them moving on for the first time since 1993. I remember. There we go. Mort Sider, Dylan Larkin, and Sam Reinhart. I was in grade 11. And the boys stole some pops from our old men. There we go. And our popses, got some popses. There we go. Kachuk Barkov and Yeti Nyman and Matthews. And we watched the games. It was good times. Wow, that was good. Missed that the Blue Jays had a team. But this team here, I think, is even more impressive just because they are such a tight-knit group. And definitely they're like brothers to each other. And that is crazy to see that it's uniqueness. All right, there you go. Kaprizov, Dougie Hamilton, and Jack Hughes. But going to be good to see up against the Dodgers, such a good team. Wow, I tell you, not just money buying them, but they did it smart. Swayman, Gustafson, Robertson. You know, you see a team like the Yankees buying themselves every year, but the Dodgers, you can say what you want, but they picked the right players. And they picked the right players. They were expensive, deferred payments, etc. There we go, Forsberg. All right, Aho, and Kako. But they picked the right players to make it happen. And that is the coolest thing about it. All right, there we go. All right, Kako. All right, moving on up. All right, there we go. Travis Sanheim. There we go, Encore. All right, tracking systems and Justin Robida. There we go for Carolina. And I like this kid. It's going to be a good one. He's small, but he's super skilled, and that's going to help them out. A little bit of grit, too. So, all right, here we go. And moving along, Cam Talbot on 100. There we go, exclusives. There we go, Zach Werenski and DeBrincat. cat. All right, there we go. Reichel off to a good start. All right, Sizzle, Real, Riley Duran, and Orientated. Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl. There we go, Riley Duran. Duran. All right. And that is the first box of Series 1. Got Demidov, first pack of the first box on the last break a little earlier. So that was crazy. All right, 926. Also have another 4-box up right now. Sorry, 4-box up right now, guys. 2 Series 1s. A Leaf Tough, guys. Now, that is some nice product, guys. All the Tough guys going back into the 70s. So, materials, patches, etc. Nice, fun stuff. Plus a clear cut, guys. So, that's on tap as well. All right, here we go. All right, Zach Hyman. Hopefully be back soon. Stankoven and Matty Beniers. Still out. But that was kind of a crappy injury that he sustained last season. So, all right, Ekholm, Kavis, Koivunen, and a Timo Meier. Timo Meier and his teammates off to a hell of a start there in Vegas. And wow, who would have thought? Well, I would have thought. As soon as Marner went there, it's like Eichel is a new man. He's gotten better and better every year. He's been there, but that guy, he's exploding right now. And I believe myself that the way him and Marner they've got that chemistry, but I think Eichel's going to shoot the puck more this year. It's going to be more of a goal scorer, and he's going to end up with his first Art Ross. There we go. Beniers, Orientated, Marchenko, and a Bobrovsky. I just have a feeling the guy is in a happy place, and they're going to be a scary team. Them and Colorado, I think, are going to take it out of the West. All right, there we go. Makar, Cablon, and Orientated, Cole Caulfield. And definitely going to be a test, that's for sure, for them. All right, here we go. And like I said, I have a feeling Crosby might be moving his way into Colorado this season, but we'll see by the deadline. We'll see. All right. Quest Kreider. All right, there we go. Panarin, Werenski. Right. Werenski. Werenski. All right. Hey, Jake Getzel, Kyle Connor, and a Hagel-Bagel. Tampa off to a rough start. Tampa. The big guys are getting older. Injuries are starting to be sustained there. All right. Draisaitl. All right. Demko and Snuggerud. Snuggerud for St. Louis. There we go. And I like this guy's dad was a hard-working player as well. And this guy's going to break out this year. I think St. Louis is going to be another force to be contended with this year. Those young guys, Snuggerud, Holloway, Broberg, you go on and on. Then you've got Thomas and Kyrou that are in their mid to late 20s now, and they're going to be a scary team. Lafreniere, there we go, Ozzy Weisblatt, and a Forsberg. Ozzy and his brothers, and one of their brothers died tragically this last summer. So there we go, Weisblatt for Nashville. Nashville, Smashville. And Nashville, Smashville. All right, guys, Trey Terry. All right, Barbashev, and a Connor McDavid. Connor McDuckaluck McDavid. All right, moving up, moving down. Owen Tippett, Oliver Moore, and Lane Hudson. All right, Lane Train. All right, Oliver Moore for Chicago. Oliver Moore. All right, Chicago. All right, moving up, moving down, moving all around. All righty, and we have a Brandon Hagel, Tage Thompson, and a McCann. Oh, baby. All right, let's go. Matthew Robertson. Cooper Fetty and a Kemper. All right, Matthew Robertson. And another one of those guys that they've got that Edmonton, Alberta. That's pretty cool. And debut Rangers. Okay, there we go. That is box two. All right, now we're going to jump over here and do some series 2, guys. 24-25 tin. Tinaroo. Tinaroo, Tinaroo, Tinaroo. All right, let's go. Let's make it happen. Exclusive. There we go. Exclusive Dazzlers. Looking for the black Dazzler. All right. Vasilevsky, Sorokin, and Cider. All right. Now we're looking for some Celebrini. Celebrini celebration. All right. Daniil Misil. Here we go. And that is a Silver Opers. Daniil. Off the top. All right, Daniil. All righty, and Gauthier and Ooh La La. All right off the top, guys. Right off the top. Now we've got Cole Caulfield, and that is a Young Guns renewed. Guys, renewed, and pretty cool there for Montreal. Montreal, of course, Caulfield. Yeah, part of that disgusting young team that they've got building there. All right. And there we go. Brandon Scanlon, Young Guns. All right, and there we go for the Ranger Danger. See what we can dig up here. See what we got. Let's go. All righty. And Electricity. Nylander, Rantanen, and Barzal. Bar down. All right, and Carlson, Canvas, Kyrou, and welcome aboard Celebrini. Celebrate. All right, moving on out. All right, and Nadeau, bang for your puck, Pareko, and Dustin Wolf. Ooh la la. Moving on. We have Zach Hyman. Here we go, renewed, and a Nikolai Kovalenko. All right, renewed Mr. Hyman. And Mr. Hyman right now is still on the bench, so hopefully he'll be back soon enough. Kovalenko as well. There we go. Right wing. There we go for Colorado. Hopefully Colorado can get things rolling here. They're looking good so far. I think maybe they could. There we go. Suzuki playlist. They could go after Kadri again. Kadri, I think, will be moved. And Colorado was one of those places they could go. All right, they're going tour. Matvey Michkov, Philadelphia. All right, guys. Philly. The 15. Kenny's been on a kind of a mini roll right now. He's been doing good, doing very well throughout breaks lately. So there we go, Kenny, buddy. There we go for you. And you got a Michkov. And hopefully, I think he's going to start turning it up now. He had a rough go there. Him and the coach weren't seeing eye to eye, but I think he's going to start cranking it up. Him and Zegras had some nice little chemistry started there. So we'll see. Look at Mayu, St. Louis bound. There we go, Ovechkin and a William Eklund. All right, that is Series 2, Tinaroo. All right, guys, now we're going to go back to Series 1. And, hey, what do you say? Series 1 today. Series 1 today. Everybody today. All righty. Series 1. Boom. All right, the newest and greatest. McCann, Pedersen. There we go. And Raymond. Cider, portraits. Cider, blah, Verge. Okay, there we go. Petty, Purdue. And Vancouver, and I think the other Petty. I think the other Marcus Pedersen ended up moving on. So, but they had 3 Petties once. Crazy. All right. Dobson. All right. Bedard, portraits, and that is a Speckle and a Grubauer. Groovy Tuesday. All right. And Groovy. Hustle Bustle, Matt Boldy, Ethan Frank, and a Marco Rossi. Ethan Frank, and that guy's Aurora, Colorado. Rudo. All right, young guns. There we go. Rodrigue and Jacob Gauthier and a Portraits of Holloway. So Jacob Gauthier for Philly. And Rodrigue. That is a canvas young gun. And I think he went to Europe. I'm not completely sure, but I think he did end up going overseas to play. That's kind of... But there we go. Go. As a Kings fan, it really don't matter where they go as long as they're not with Edmonton. There we go. All right, Zach Werenski, Letang, and Dylan Larkin scored a sweet goal against Edmonton the other night, and he can still shoot the puck, and he's got some talent around him. It's been a while. He had some rough years there in Detroit. He's had a rough go. All right, Demidov encore. Do you want more? Draisaitl and Dominic Shine. Very shiny shine. There you go, Dominic Shine for Detroit. Detroit Rock City. All right, moving on up. All right, Blackhawk, Lucas Reichel, Silver Outburst. All right, Ken Johnson and Connor Cupquest. Kyle Connor. And signed that big contract, 12 a year. That's good. That's good for him. He's a hell of a hockey player. Kel McCarr! There we go, Meyer and a Askarov. Kel McCarr, black and white canvas. And that is cool. I like these. I like McCarr, basically. Big fan of this kid. Calgary, Alberta. That's cool to have such a talented player come through the West. All right. Okay. Keep rocking it. And Larkin, DeBrincat, Justin Robidas, and a goal oriented. All right, there we go. Play in Texas. All right, Texas, Robidas. Robidope. All right. And we have some more. There we go. Draisaitl, Dazzler, Kevin Hayes, and a Rasmus Dahlin. The moose is loose. Rasmus. And there we go. Zane Perrick. Encore. All right, Logan Thompson and Noah Osland. For Buffalo, another heck of a player that is moving up in all the right places. So there we go with that one. And we're going to take Patty out and put in some Ostland. Alrighty. And here we go. Kucherov, Hedman of 199, Hudson, and Yossi. All right, guys, that is a wrap. Snuggerud. All right. There we go. Lund, Koivunen. There we go. Mitchkov, Cole Caulfield renewed. Got a nice Misil, Silver Outburst. Rodrigue, Canvas. McCarr, Black and White Canvas. Osland. Got a Pedersen and a Robidas, etc. Hyman. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. And hey, we got another one up on the page. We got other stuff up on the page, guys. Check it out. And have a great rest of your afternoon. Okay. Bye-bye, guys.